Yes, well, the H stands for highway. And I'd really like to take this time to say a special thanks to all the people who stood by me in my time of need. I've gone through, as some of you know, I've gone through a very difficult 2 years, and I want to thank all the people who stood by me and gave me support. And I suppose it probably was karma, because this is a confession. I've done some very bad things in my life.
How bad?
I've broken girls' hearts. I've given people drugs. I've corrupted women's morals. Well, you know, I have to explain though. There's a qualification. I was a part of the generation that just said yes. In my generation, we said yes. Nancy Reagan's generation says no. But I have reformed, and now my karma is in balance. I've repented. I've paid the wage for my sins. Hey, Nicola, you got a joint? Huh? Come on over here. Come on over here. You're kind of cute. Come on over here. Yeah, come here. Come on over here and be on TV. Yes, this is Nicola.
Can somebody hold this for me?
Have you ever been corrupted by an older man?
No, never.
Well, my karma is getting a little out of balance, so I think it's time to go the other way.
I'll be leaving now. I think I'll be going there.
Very good. Let's get you in close up here.
Okay.
All right. Now, you look really good. You know, you look good on TV. Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, you have that kind of like model look, you know? And look at you. You do too. Look at the both of you. That's really good. Do you have any true confessions to make to anybody that
Can you be more specific?
Well, have you ever really taken advantage of a guy? You know, like
Never.
maybe never.
Never.
Never? Well, like,
Never.
have you ever dated a guy and like had a really good time and maybe like had a relationship, but then like dumped him when he didn't have any money, or you know?
I wouldn't date a guy that doesn't have money.
You wouldn't date him in the first place. But what happens if you dated a guy that maybe he ran out of money courting you?
It's all over at that point.
So basically what you're saying is you're a pretty expensive girl.
Exactly.
Okay, well I can understand that. And how about you?
Mail carriers for you.
Why don't you tell us about your diet? Have you ever cheated and like had a hamburger or?
Never.
Never?
Never. She
Because I
lies.
know you're a vegetation. I know you're a vegetarian. So you never cheat on your diet or anything like that, or
Never.
no? Have you ever?
She
like,
has eaten things with like, you know,
preservatives?
fish in them.
Fish?
Yes, and meat, oil.
So can vegetarians have fish?
Not this one. That is her true confession. I'll confess.
Have you ever lied?
Never. Oh yes.
So you have lied. Who do you lie to more? Friends or enemies?
Or your boss.
Yeah.
Husband. She doesn't. She's non-discriminate when it comes to lying.
Comes to lying. Oh, this is Darren.
Oh, Darren and Jeff, the brother team.
All right, here we go.
Jeff.
These guys look like a couple of
Family
acid
shot.
freaks. Why don't you guys describe your first really psychedelic experience? Here we go.
Well,
They never got over it.
he used to give me shit every morning when I took him to school. That's right. Because every morning when I drove to school, it was real cold and all the windows had to be up and the heater had to be on. I'd smoke a big joint when I drove to school in the morning. And he was like, "Do you have to do that in the car? Would you please roll down the window?" You know, God, you're gonna destroy my lungs. And I'm like, shut up. If you want to ride to school, shut up. Otherwise, you walk. There's 4 inches of snow on the ground. You know?
So in other words, what you're saying, Jeff, is that you were part of the yes generation also.
Yes.
How do you feel about Nancy Reagan and Just Say No?
Well, I think it's good for her.
Yeah.
Her and Ronnie probably haven't done it in 8 years.
So she says no a lot. Well, how do you feel about Surgeon General Houpis' suggestion that the best thing, barring abstinence, is use of a condom? Do you use a prophylactic?
Fuck, he's married, man. What the hell are you trying to rap here? He's married. I'm married. These both have blood tests. I mean, they don't need to use condoms.
No use for
Kinky
condoms.
sex?
No use for a condom.
They do everything. I mean, I'm married. Everything's legal, you know?
Well, how about you, Darren? You're not married.
Yeah, you're not married, Darren.
I'm getting married. And it's, you know, I've had a blood test. I'm in the Air Force. I have one every 6 months, you know, automatic AIDS test, so I'm clean.
So basically, you don't worry. You skinny dip, in other words.
worry. That's
You
right.
go in the nude.
But I'm not a fool. I do cover my tool.
You do.
In case I'm very, promiscuous. How do you pronounce that? Promiscuous, that's it. I can't spell, so don't ask me. This is my brother.
Yeah, I'll get back here. Yeah, okay. Well,
We'll do a lot of editing. What kind of editing? What's the matter? Don't you want...
Talk to my lawyer. Talk to my lawyer.
I guess we're going to interview you. I'm standing here, and we've got to talk loud into the microphone.
Excuse me,
There's a
just
lot of
passing
drunk,
by.
noisy people here this evening at Phyllis and Jeff's and Monty's going away goodbye party. They're wonderful people, and it's amazing how many dregs they've attracted here this evening. But I'm not one. I'm not one, and I'm not with one. No. I'm with Karen, who is a very nice girl, very bright, an ex-Santa Barbara. How do you feel about being an ex-Santa Barbara?
well, I'd rather be still Santa Barbara, but I'd rather have been in Santa Barbara than never have been here at all.
Yes, that's true. That's true of many things, you know, like.
Better to have lived here and lost than never have lived here at all.
That's true.
Isn't that what
It's like,
they say?
yeah, no, that's right. In fact, you can use that saying for a lot of things, like better to have owned a Ferrari and
wrecked it,
And wrecked it, and never to have owned
Ferrari at
one
all. Never to
at
have
all.
owned a Ferrari at all.
and that's pretty much the truth about life in general. Well, so you're living in San Diego now.
Yes.
What are you going to do when Phyllis and Jeff are gone?
Rack up a lot of frequent flyer miles on my American
So
Airlines.
you're going to be frequenting Portland,
I'm
Oregon.
afraid, I remember every month that it's going to get sort of expensive to go and visit Portland. There was some people that I might just have to
Well,
they're going to have to come see me, one or the other.
how do you feel that's going to affect your sex life? Do you think that that's going to put a crimp on it?
You want to talk about
Well, I mean, you're not going to have any time to date or things like that.
I'm not going to have any time to do any of that anyway, given my current agenda that I have planned. However, it's on top on the priority list right now.
Oh, it isn't. How old are you? No, seriously. What range are you in? Are you in the
20 to 40.
the 20 to 40 range? Oh, I thought women are at their peak at that time. I thought that was a big priority. No?
Why are you doing this to me? Would you like me to start asking you questions, my dear?
You know what? Unfortunately, the questions you'd ask the answers would probably embarrass you more than they would me.
You're probably right. This interview was to ask me about what I thought about Phyllis and Jeff.
Well, you were a centerfold once for was it Penthouse or High Society? I can't remember which one. Which one was it?
Watch out, Jeff.
It was Time. It was this week. One of those.
Jeff, didn't you tell me she was a centerfold for High Society, or was it Penthouse, or
It was,
Oui, that was it. It was the French one, wasn't it?
Right, it was their satire issue.
and she wasn't alone.
Are you zooming in on those cute little blushes right
She
here?
wasn't alone in those pictures.
She wasn't alone.
No.
Who was with her? Not your parents.
No.
The animals.
Wife, wasn't it?
You're gonna ask her about it, but I doubt she remembers.
I see. Well, will this be edited for Monty's viewing at a later date? Yes.
Yeah,
My
Monty's
parents will
gonna
want to see
grow
this.
up
Are you gonna put this in with Debbie Does Dallas?
Debbie does Portland.
Actually, he does have a dirty video.
Karen does Portland. That's going to turn out to be.
There you go.
Karen does Portland.
Very good. Now let's get somebody else.
See every flaw.
Let's get some wrinkles in here.
Go ahead. Let
You have
me
a funny face.
She's too young to have wrinkles.
Actually, this is Nicola, and Nicola has a tattoo, and we'd like her to show us. Can you get a shot of that? Let's get this.
Wait, hold your legs. Don't get too close.
Oh, that is beautiful. Is that beautiful or what? Huh? That is A rose is a rose is a rose by any other name. You look totally bored with all of this. Is that why you're leaving? You know, someday you'll be old like us, and you don't have anything left to do but conduct boring interviews and play with video cameras and drink alcohol and then watch them later. How do you feel about that? How about getting old?
Oh, you made a friend.
Rather not. Unfortunately, that's not one of life's volitions. You just have to do it, you know. Some of the other things in life. And here we have another person who wants to be on TV. Yes, here we go. You ready? Come on in here. Introduce yourself. And she brought some lovely. Look at this. I can't believe this.
Hi, Debbie. Just wave. Oh, Debbie. Hi, Andy. You're on camera now, so you might as well stay right where you're
I'll
at.
just act like I don't know what you're talking about.
Nice ears, Andy. Oh, those are cute. Just say hi to Phyllis.
Start talking.
Say hi to Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis.
Sorry to see you leave, Phyllis.
Sorry to see you leave, Phyllis.
There you go. All right.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Enough.
All right. Happy trails. Very good. How about a little dance with that? Let's try one more set with a kick. One more set. Get in sync.
You guys got to switch in.
All right, here we go.
Keep smiling until then. Ready. Okay.
I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3. Happy trails to you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, honestly.
Where'd we get this guy? Happy trails. At least you know why we're in a computer. They're not in a Kill it. Turn it on.
Wait, this is my sister Maria. Wait, Sterling,
Hi.
can you hold the light here?
There you go.
For Leah?
Yes, you are. Turn right on Leah. Okay.
That's good. Here we are. And here we are. Yeah, it's kind of a trippy light.
Up a little higher, Sterling, please.
Have we got light now?
No, because Sterling's not focusing tonight.
Can we get up closer?
Perfect. All right.
Perfect lighting. Are we on yet?
Yes, you are.
We are on.
We are.
And this is Leah. Leah works with me at Computerland. She's one of my left-hand people.
Right hand.
Right-hand
I hate
people.
left-hand
Okay.
people.
At any rate, Leah has worn